Really? Ruby Steel? Okay. Okay. I'm going second. These guys can go. Flynn's probably not gonna get much use here, but I kinda need a curve here. That is a really unfortunate draw. I could always draw into Tiny Mulan turn 4. Maui's gonna be putting in work. I have 2 Mufasas, this is fine. Do I think I have Queen of Hearts? Maybe. That's gonna be pretty useless. I'll do Flynn and probably the Sisu next turn. They'll probably get me some free lore, depending on how many cards they have. Okay. No, they're running pretty low on cards. I don't see this being valuable right now. I'll play the only card that's good right now. I could try and just force them to hit the Flynn, because right now I'm just getting some free lore. That Robin's gonna put in work. Okay, that's valid. I could. I don't think I really want to fetch that, but the RLS puts me in a bind here. They are really low on cards, though. I think I ink Mufasa. Yeah, okay. This is pretty clear. I'll at least be able to banish the RLS next turn. I'll have Maui out, so I want to save the Flynn for later. It's a sizable lore diff, but I should be okay. I haven't seen White set yet. No? That's valid. What do I want? I won't draw the card off because Prince Eric's effect will be doing that. Hades will get a Flynn. Ink a Flynn to play a Flynn, and that threatens lore gain from me. They're really low on cards, so there's not too many things they can do right now. Okay, I won't gain that lore, but I will end up... Okay. Yeah, it's just a quest and then Tremaine. This is pretty much my game now. It's not even a really high-end list, but that deck just can't hold any steam. That's okay. It's a fortunate draw. If I quest with this, they'll go into that. Mulan can finish Maui, and then Rapunzel is pretty free to quest. And they're only at 5 ink, so it's not like they can do Medusa or Tremaine me. I might want to get the Tremaine here. But if I get Flynn, that'll put me pretty high in the lore. But Tremaine would pretty heavily control this game, and I think I'll just run away with it. Plus I have Medusa, so we'll play that safe game here. There's not much they can do about that board at this point. It's not a good turn for them. We'll just put that down for the lower pressure. We don't really care about the draw right now. We've got this on lock right now, so we just need to gain that lore. I mean, the deck seems fun, Ruby Steel, but it just gasses out way too quick. And versus any Ruby deck, you just lose. You could play, I suppose. What is that name? Okay, well, Flynn's a pretty strong card in this. So is Eric. Maui not so much, but I need to keep that for ink. I need at least one of these for ink. That looks good with me. Okay. This is pretty useless in this matchup. So I'll ink this. I'll probably just have to pass. Okay. Let's see here. See, that could take out a Flavershem, so I kind of want to keep that. Let's get rid of one of these and plop the other down. Then next turn, depending on what they do, I can either play the Sisu Or the Gothel. Okay. They won't be able to respond to a Gothel. So I'll be able to get my Rapunzel draw. So it's pretty nutty. Let's not quest, because if they have Maui, then I'm in some trouble. Okay. Alright. I won't get my 3 lore, but that is still a decent play for me. There's a lot of draw here. Unfortunately, I can't really play slow. That Sisu will get me some lore. So do these, but Sisu won't die to a lot of their effects. And I have more Rapunzel, so not really worried. Next, I don't have the big Mulan, so I can't really shift. If I go in here, there is 3 damage on Hiram, but Maui will just get something for free. And next turn I want a Maui anyway. And if I don't quest Maui, we'll just have to trade with my Maui unless they do something about it. I mean, next turn they could play Be Prepared, but that'd be pretty decent for me, I think. That Sisu's big. My Flint's not going to be triggering. Fuck. Alright. You know, Prince Eric might be pretty good here. I think he is, because it's gonna force them to start going into me. And then I can take care of the Maui or Sisu. It's a really awkward board. A lot of card draw to keep up with them. That's rough. Jeez. Let's able to quest. Yeah. Because if they quest with Hiram or Scuttle, my Maui goes into it, and then they have to trade their Maui into me. Is that still the play, or do I think I actually just Medusa their Hiram, prevent them from drawing in the first place? I need to be able to get some Rapunzel draw here. This game is not going as fast as I need it. Don't have a Hades in hand. It's unfortunate. If I play Maui, their Maui has to go into mine, at least. And we can get some trades going off. Their Medusa could also go into mine, but that's a quester for them, potentially. I think they'd rather have their Maui go into it. It's not good. Not good for sure. It's a good draw, though. I mean, this is just really grindy. And if they're not taking care of my Maui, then I'm just going to draw a quadrillion cards, so this is decent for me. I'm getting a lot of opportunity for my Rapunzel here. Plus, if I can heal my Maui and their Grammatala sings or quests, I'll be okay. It's gonna die anyway, if you're gonna do that. Sick. I could take out a Hiram. This is a little less necessary at this stage. If they want to banish everything, I'll gain 2 lore. Alright, that's cool. I will gain my 2 lore. Brawl and Flynn here? Maybe just Brawl? I mean, they're forced to get some crazy removal out right now. They don't really need to overextend. They're in a pretty big bind. Yeah, Flynn would have died there too. I can Tremaine here though. I'll still hold. I don't really need a... I might want Maui for Flynn, so I'll just keep that. Normally I wouldn't really want him just because I have Flynn. He might be useful though. Well, is he gonna surrender? That was terrible. Do I need 8 to 9 next turn? Yeah, just after doing that, there's there is no chance. Okay. I feel like with this iteration of Mufasa, this match is pretty much just down to skill diff. but the other matchups are easier. I'm going first. I have a little less card draw. Mulan into Mulan could be pretty good. I do need Brawl, and I like that ink. So let's just get rid of the chair lady. That's pretty good. Gotha would come in pretty clutch for a draw here. Because they can't really take out my Mulan and a Gothel easily. I just say go, I think. If they want to burn the removal, then I guess they do. I think with this matchup too, if we both get low in resources, there's just not much that deck can do. Yeah, I need to save my Brawl. I need to save Brawl for Ursula. Play the big Ursula. Yes. Dude, you just time walked yourself and you don't even know it. And this gets a free question, right? I mean, even if they wouldn't get banished. I mean, if they had a Fire the Cannons, it would, and they'd get to draw, or no, gain the 2 lore off of it, but I don't think they're going to ink a card, play Hood, and Fire the Cannons. That leaves them with 2 cards in hand, and all they get is a damaged shift and 2 lore. Okay. That does make a trade awkward for me. That's kind of smart. I'll just put out Eric, and I think I say go. Now Eric stops a lot of plans for them. Because now they can't really put more... Well, I guess they could put more valuable stuff out, but I'm just going to try and Hades chain the Eric and value town them to death. That's unfortunate. I have 2 more brawls. Shoot. If I really need... That's a hard choice, brother. I'm keeping this because it's inkable. I know I could get it back if I really needed it, but... Okay. Alright, that Diablo's going to cause more problems for me than the Robin Hood right now, so just go this route. Make that go by. We'll draw a card. Gain 2 lore. They don't run wheel, I'm pretty sure, so I'm just not going to ink a card. Alright. What I can do is put the Baloo up. If they challenge, they'll go to 5, but I'll be at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 after, which is pretty bonkers. And I could also fetch it with Hades. I could alternatively draw 1,000 cards and just bury them in card advantage. I don't need to finish them off right now. That is for sure. Let's have... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. We wanted to deal more damage, so I almost misplayed there. It's a mistake inking Brawl. I'll ink Rapunzel because I have the Hades in hand, and I'll just be aggressively questing with them. So if I need another Rapunzel, I have it. I could alternatively Hades Chain or get a Prince Eric. If they get something a little scarier, then maybe Prince Eric, but I still have Tremaine in hand. Okay, that's good. They'll draw a card. One of the better things they could do is that or Zeus. Probably that, because they'll replace the card. Alright. View your demise. Now, let's get another inkable. Because I'd like to put the gas on. Alright, I'll put the gas on anyway. I don't like playing Baloo in the early game. I always get him away. Maybe I should go down to 3. 4 never feels like too much, though. Yeah, if I want another, I'll just Hades it. Alright. There's literally nothing they could do about that. Jeez. Wish I could view my discard pile right now. Kind of know what's in there. Actually, it doesn't matter, I win anyway, so I'm not gonna overthink it. Plus, I mean, I have the Tremaine. I guess if I really wanted to have like the optimal line of play, I would have just gotten rid of the Tremaine just so I can, you know, keep chaining the card advantage. Yes, draw your card. That's not bad. Let's get updated stats though. This is the current list. 4 Mulan, 4 Flynn, 4 Gothel, 4 of the horse dog. Yeah, 3 Brawl, 4 Sisu, 3 Prince Eric. Might want to go up on that. It performs really well. If I were to take away a card, it would probably be a Baloo, because I don't want to see that till later anyway. It's a finisher. Now that I think of it, yeah, I mean, turn 3, I'm just not playing him, and I want to draw him later, so yeah, like turn 3, at the worst, I mean, turn 3, Julieta's fine. Sisu's okay. Brawl, it's okay. Gothel's actually pretty decent, because the next turn I can play Rapunzel. Other than that, I mean, Doc's pretty solid. It's really Doc or Sisu, I think, that I want to be playing. Yeah, let's actually make that change. So, I want 1 less Baloo. And we'll put in another Prince Eric. He just performs so well, I can't see why I wouldn't play him. Here are the current stats. So versus red blue. Is that win-loss? Yeah, I would assume so. I need more games for sure. Versus red purple, it's good. I don't know why that's even being played. There's a lot of... Yeah, that's not even 50-50. I guess I lied. This deck dominates green steel. It's pretty good against Steel Song from what I faced so far. What I really need to do is get more matches against the red-blue, because if it's also good against red-blue, and sometimes I did like 4 or 5 hours of playtesting today, half of which was this deck versus the Ruby Sapphire matchup, and as long as I got a Flynn down on turn 2, they just were chasing me the entire game. There was that. The Prince Erics performed so well, getting rid of Tamatoas and Maleficents. I mean, at a certain point, the Flynns don't really get the lore easily anymore, but I think they are just a fantastic card, and they are irreplaceable.